Focusing on working out in your fitness stations, but we're adding another element today, and that's heart rate or monitoring your intensity. I want you to really pay attention today to how hard you're working as you're going through the different exercises. Now, a couple of things. Heart rate. All that means is the speed of the heartbeat measured by the number of contractions or beats per minute. How many times every minute does that heart have to contract to push blood around your body? All of you have what's called a resting heart rate. In average adults and kids your age, actually, you guys are already in this category, resting heart rate is somewhere between about 50 and 100. What I'm going to have you do, if you think 50 is better, give me a thumbs up. If you think 100 is better, give me, keep it to yourself. Everyone gets a vote. 50, give me a thumbs up. 100, give me a thumbs down. Go for it. I need a vote from everyone. That includes you, Angel. So we're about half and half. I'm going to show you something that's going to give you a little better idea of that. Right now, you're all going to find your heart rate. Take your index finger, take your middle finger. Put them right here on your jawbone. Move them down a little, lightly, and come down until you feel the beat. When I give you a tennis ball, every time your heart beats, squeeze that tennis ball. If you lose your heartbeat, look at your neighbor and squeeze the ball every time he or she does. Please don't throw these, don't toss them around. These are just for finding heartbeats. Anytime. So I have one hand on the tennis ball, one hand on the heartbeat. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, on your feet. I'm giving you 30 seconds to, stop bouncing those, 30 seconds to move your body as fast as you can, as much as you can in your personal space, to try and see what happens to your heart rate. Ready? 30 seconds. You can do your own exercises. Go, go, go. 30 seconds. Move it, move it, move it, move it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, come on, come on. High knees, high knees, high knees. Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Jump jacks, jump jacks. Rear kicks, rear kicks. Keep them going, keep them going. High knees. And find that heartbeat. Now, every time it beats, squeeze, squeeze. Keep going. Should be fine. Take a seat. Was it easier when it was higher or easier when it was lower? Go. Most of you figured out pretty quick. Let me try that again. I missed a whole row. Thank you. That would have been bad to leave in there. Most of you figured out pretty quick. The lower your heart rate, the easier it was, the less work that arm had to do. The same is true of your heart. The lower your resting heart rate, the less your heart works all day long. Think of your heart like a machine. The less it has to work, the longer it's going to last you. So we want the lowest resting heart rate possible. My favorite thing to do to get that heart rate lower is, of course, exercise. So, what we're going to do when you're exercising, you want to work out in different zones to try and really push that heart. Make sure you're working it just hard enough, but not too hard, to see improvement. Let me show you what I mean. Your heart's a muscle. My bicep's a muscle. My bicep's a different type of muscle, but if I pick up this giant, heavy remote, and I start doing bicep curls, am I putting enough stress on this to make it bigger and stronger? Think about this. Is this going to make my muscles stronger?
No.
No, no it isn't. I'm not working hard enough. However, if I tried to pick up this entire cart and do bicep curls, what's happening then?
You're gaining muscles.
I'm going to get hurt before I get muscles.
You're overworking yourself.
I'm overworking myself. So with this muscle, I have like an optimal weight. For me, it's about a 15-pound weight that I would do bicep curls. All of us also have an optimal intensity for working our hearts. Here's the beautiful thing. It doesn't matter if you're really fit right now, if you're not fit at all, you're going to work your heart at the intensity that's right for you. Your heart rate is going to go into different zones. Look, we have the maximum, the red zone. We have the hard zone, the yellow zone. Then we have moderate, you're working, but you're not pushing things too much. Still working it, it's good. When we start getting down to blue, it's not good. We're not doing enough. And that blue and the purple to really make our heart stronger. So when you're working out in here, in a minute, I'm going to flip this around, and all of you with a watch, you're going to have a tile up here. So a little square that's going to show exactly what your heart's doing. And you're going to try and keep that heart kind of in that red, yellow color the whole time. Station 5. I switched it up so you didn't get bored doing the steps twice in a row. First minute, you have box jump. Some of you, that might be your box jump. Mine's more of a box hop. This is how I do it. Some of you may step. All of it's good. Do it so it's pushing you. Second minute, basic step. Third, you have burpees. You guys need me to show you a burpee? I was afraid of that. All right. So I can jump into my burpee, and then it's down, out, in, up. No push-ups for today. If you really want to, Colin, I'll let you. Or you can do a walking burpee. So I can come down, out, in, up. However pushes you. 8 to 10 are my first two. You get into red.
Oh, I can't get in red.
You can. You just haven't yet. I have faith that you can.
All right,
There you go.
red now.
Now you have to stay there. You also have, see your fit points? Your fit points on there? I expect you in 10 minutes to get about 50 of those. Fit points. So 50 is your goal. Hold it the entire minute. That's what I'm doing. Hold it the entire minute. 1 minute. Good. Hold the entire minute. Angel, fantastic. Keep it up. That is fantastic, Angel. Show me what's so confusing. You guys see this line I put on the floor? Stay behind it. There you go. And that will register you. Only 2 people are going to register at a time. Now, I got a question for you. What do you think's happening to your heart rate? It's low a lot. You're not doing much right now. So standing and watching isn't going to cut it. Think what playing Fortnite does. It's this low, just kicking your foot. Think how low it is when you're sitting around playing video games after school. You have another one behind you where you can do a dance game instead. Now you can also, you can do jumping jacks, you can jog in place, you can do other things while you're waiting your turn. Look what happens to that heart rate when you add your arms in there. Jumping jacks, you get it up over time. Yeah, over here we're burpees. So on these, you can either jump in place, or you want to modify, go down, walk out, in, and you notice, even if we're walking in and out, you can work the whole body. When you come up, when your chest is like, okay.
Who's 7?
And I am giving you 20 seconds to do that. Let's go. And take a seat. All right. I like the heavy breathing. You guys are obviously working hard. Now that you're bringing it back in and settling down, watch what's happening to your heart rates, how they're coming back down and recovering. Another sign of how fit you are is how quick your heart recovers from any stress you put on it. Exercise is a stress. It's a temporary one. We do it to overall improve your heart rate. But it just temporarily stresses it a little, so the whole rest of the day it works less hard. Now, of course, if you're sitting there moving around as much as you can, it's not going to come down as quick. But I did want to just kind of point that out. We went over 3 big concepts today: heart rate, resting heart rate, and training zones. Yes? Yes, so a lot of them, if you look at this, 10 has 59, 8's 59. We didn't do a full 20 minutes, but in a full 20 minutes, I like to see whatever your score was doubled. So whatever this is now doubled. So what would be the mark that you're always shooting for in 20 minutes? I said 50 and 10, what would it be in 20? 100.
100.
100. All right, you have one more activity that I'm going to have you all do, because you did a fantastic job in here going through the motions, but now what I have to check and see is, do you understand the concepts? So your ticket out the door and into the games in the gym that we're going to go do next is to complete a short quiz on E-Class. And I have devices here and ready for you. It's only 5 questions, but I'll take your responses on this and really use those to help know what I need to review, where we need to pick up the next time we put these on. Now boys, we are going to be using these Fit Zone watches, not only in here, but in all of our games we're playing, whether it's in the gym, in the fitness room, and everything we're doing. So you can really motivate yourselves. We have a TV that'll project. These will all project. 1 and 2, go grab yours, and please get started on your ticket out the door. First, as soon as you sit down, I'll send row 3.